This woman has been through too much. She saw her ex-husband holding another woman's hand. Just yesterday, he got knocked out by a falling chandelier while saving her. Thankfully he wasn't seriously hurt. He just needed some rest, and that made Aisha breathe a sigh of relief. After everyone left, Aisha came back alone, saying she wanted to take care of Ozan, and told the assistant to go home. The assistant understood what she meant, and said she'd come back in the morning. Aisha looked at Ozan with tenderness, and poured out her heart. Do you know how much I didn't want to leave you? I never believed in fate, but misfortune still came for me. I wish I could tell you, but we've both been through enough. Let me carry this burden alone. She held his hand tightly as she spoke, and gently caressed his face. Ozan seemed to respond in his sleep, softly murmuring her name. Aisha smiled through her tears. The next morning Kagla heard about Ozan's injury, and came to the hospital right away. Aisha stood up in a panic. Kagla asked why she was there. Aisha said it was her fault Ozan got hurt, and that she had just arrived. Kagla told her to leave. She would stay with him, so Aisha gathered her things and left. But halfway down the hall she remembered her coat, and rushed back, only to witness a painful scene. Ozan had just woken up. He was touched that Kagla had stayed all night, and took her hand. Kagla didn't say anything, and Aisha walked away heartbroken. On her way out she ran into the assistant, and asked her not to tell Ozan she'd been there all night. The assistant didn't get it, but agreed to keep the secret. After Kagla left, Ozan started complaining about Aisha, calling her selfish. Look at me all banged up because of her. Not a call or a text. The assistant was fuming inside, wanting to tell him the truth, but Ozan didn't want to hear it, saying she wasn't worth his time anymore. The day he was set to go home, the company prepared a care package, and sent Aisha ahead to drop it off. Aisha looked at all the food, and muttered none of it was Ozan's favorite, then poured some vintage coffee to calm her nerves, but spilled it on her clothes. She grabbed a blow dryer to dry it off, then heard the door open, and quickly hid inside the wardrobe. Just as Ozan walked in with Kagla, Aisha was fuming and cursed them out silently. Ozan looked around his house, confused by all the neatly arranged snacks. He picked up a bag of sugar tangerines, his favorite, and memories came rushing back. He once had a 101-degree fever. Aisha told him to take medicine, but he insisted that a few more tangerines would cure anything, so she let him have as many as he wanted. Thinking of that, Ozan felt a storm inside. He said he was going to change his clothes, opened the wardrobe, and saw his clothes tangled like they were cuddling. He bent down to fix them, and found Aisha hiding inside. This guy brought a girl home, only to find his ex-wife playing hide-and-seek in his closet, and she even handed him pajamas like it was no big deal. Ozan was stunned. He asked Isa what on earth she was doing. Isa said her company sent her to drop off a gift package. How was she supposed to know he brought someone home? Ozan said, I knew it wasn't out of kindness. You'd never visit me voluntarily. Just then Kagla called from outside the door, asking if he needed help changing clothes. To keep Kagla from getting suspicious, Ozan warned Isa to stay quiet. Isa nodded obediently. As Ozan was changing, she peeked her head out to sneak a look. Once he was dressed, he rushed out to send Kagla away. Isa stormed out saying, looks like I crashed your date. Ozan snapped back, you're wearing my clothes, drinking my coffee, hiding in my closet, and you're still acting so smug. Isa said, what's the big deal about wearing your shirt? I even brought you a bunch of stuff. Ozan said, I literally saved your life, and you couldn't even say thank you. The two started bickering again. Isa shouted, you don't even need me. You seemed pretty cozy with that girl. Then turned to leave. Ozan stopped her. You're seriously going to work in my clothes? Isa looked at the dress in her hand, and had to go back and change, but she didn't come out for a long time. Turns out the